Before we get into the video, I need you guys to do me a favour. Number 1, like the video. Also comment, let me know your thoughts on the case. Now this wicked individual is 56-year-old Robert Byrne. He had previously impersonated a police officer back in 2003, and he had done it again, this time targeting under 18-year-olds. You can do the math. Reports say a 13-year-old teenager had run away from home and ended up travelling to Liverpool city centre by himself, and he became lost in the city at around 3 a.m. He was looking for his mum's house. He happened to bump into Robert Byrne, who was dressed as a police officer. Now Robert was wearing a vest, utility belt, and he also had a radio pinned to his vest. Now the little boy thought that he could trust the quote-unquote police officer, but that was not the case. Robert Byrne was a convicted P. Now the teenager, as I said, had become lost and scared. His surroundings were unfamiliar, especially taking into the fact that it was dark. So he ended up going into an open shop. He told the shopkeeper that he was lost. That's when the shopkeeper saw Robert Byrne walking around, and of course he was dressed as a police officer. So the shopkeeper flagged the officer down. Now Robert told the shopkeeper that he would then radio the station and take the boy and look after him. Now as the boy and Robert walked down the street towards McDonald's, Robert told the 13-year-old boy, "I was due to finish, but now I have to deal with you." Robert and the boy went to 2 different McDonald's. The first one, in the McDonald's, the toilet was locked, so Robert had to go to a second McDonald's where the toilet was open, as it was believed that Robert was attempted to commit an act in the toilet with this little kid. Now thankfully, while Robert was feeding the boy, a real police officer showed up, and of course it was determined that Robert was a fake police officer. Now Robert was jailed for 5 years and 4 months. Now it's important to mention that Robert had not done anything at that point with the kid. However, it was already understood and established that if the real officer didn't show up, then of course he would have. Stay safe.